What's up, gang? Welcome back to DizDad TV, and thank you again for joining me on the channel. I appreciate it as always. Today's another reaction video, and we're checking out the brand new teaser trailer just dropped for the Disney Plus and Star Wars series Andor. If you want to check my reactions for other trailers, Star Wars, Marvel shows, Disney Parks videos coming out eventually, have Imagineering videos rolling out as well, just gradually working on building out content for the channel, so I appreciate you all checking that out. Gotta be perfectly honest off top of the bat, I completely forgot about this show entirely. It was not top of mind whatsoever. Saw this teaser pop up and got excited to see what they have in store for us. Andor, of course, refers to the character Cassian Andor from the movie Rogue One. Got released in 2015, 2016, I think it was. For my money, easily the best Star Wars film Disney's put out since they bought Lucasfilm. Just thought it was really well done from beginning to end. Perfect lead-in to Episode 4, I thought. It looks like this show's going to pick up somewhere about 5-ish years before the events of Rogue One, which makes total sense. Spoiler alert, nobody in Rogue One survives, so we have to go back in time to get these stories. I'll be really curious to see what the tone of the show is, how that shakes out, kind of what the character arc is for Cassian. Where do we meet him? What point in time? Is this pre-rebellion? Is he already in the rebellion? I know in Rogue One we first meet him, he's actually taking out one of his informants. Got a little bit of a checkered past from what we hear from him. He's later sent to kill Galen Erso, which he doesn't end up doing. So again, really interested to see how that all shakes out with his character and as well as the rebellion as well. They must have big plans or expect big things from this show. There's 12 episodes and they've already ordered 12 more for a season 2. I would have to think these are probably 30, 35 minutes tops episode wise, but I guess we'll see. But as long as they have K2SO in this series, I will be good to go. All that being said, let's check it out. What kind of ship is that crashing?
Go on!
Love all the beats and the trailer coinciding with that. Look like clone ships. There's Andor.
They're so proud of themselves. So fat and satisfied. They're everywhere.
This is Coruscant.
They're watching me now.
Hey, it's Mon Mothma.
Soon enough. These
Oh,
days
hey.
will end. There will be no rules going forward.
Senate.
Are standing
Oh,
up.
that's a cool shot.
That's what a reckoning sounds like.
Or I guess Rebellion, right? Very cool logo too. Well, that was a well done trailer, I thought. I don't know what you guys think, but gave me just enough to get me interested, but not too much to give everything away. We only saw Andor for a couple of seconds, for 2 or 3 seconds, I guess, but I would imagine the next extended trailer will see much more of him, and that's fine. Before we get into actually what happened in the trailer itself, production-wise, really well done. I loved all the sound effects and the music and how that coincided with the action of what was happening on screen. The very opening shot, we had the guy in that tower and he's got those metal drum or the metal hammers and he's beating that drum. I'm assuming some kind of warning for the village that maybe the Empire is coming or the stormtroopers, what have you. And even later on in the trailer, it was some kind of village or marketplace and there was some type of flute or xylophone looking thing hanging on the wall and the guy beats it with a stick. And again, I'm assuming warnings. And all that, again, matched up with the action and the music and the beats behind what was going on. Other different parts of it as well did the same thing. So it really helped contributed to the overall tone of the trailer. I just love that. Reminded me a lot of the musical Stomp. I don't know if you all have seen that. I think there's actually a movie of it as well, but in that they're beating like trash can lids and pipes and ladders and cans and jugs and all sorts of things, and it makes a very cool musical beat and tone, and it reminded me a good bit of that. But visually, just a couple things off the top of the bat. I love with these Disney Plus series that we're getting to explore all these environs. Not so much with Boba Fett, that was mostly Tatooine. We saw a little bit of it with Mandalorian and him going from planet to planet, and it looks like with this series as well, we're going to explore all types of new locations that we haven't seen before. At least I assume we are. I did recognize Coruscant in there, of course, and maybe another cityscape that's new to me, but everything else looked brand new. Areas we haven't been to. At least I hope they are. With the movies, they only get so far, but this universe is huge, and we don't get to see a lot of this universe and how it impacts the rebellion, the empire, and these villages and other people, the outer rim, what have you. And it's nice with these series that we can explore a lot more of that, and how things get trickled down, across the universe as far as what's going on, not just with our heroes, but the everyday person and how that filters out throughout the entire Star Wars universe. And the tone of the show itself seems like it's going to be on the darker and grittier side, which I think is a good take. Nothing wrong with the way the rebellion's portrayed in episodes 4 through 6, but it's more of a plucky band of heroes, I guess I'll say. Whereas this, we kind of get a look at the front lines and the darker side of the rebellion, on the front lines, how it impacts people, which I think is a good take. I hope they stick with that. Looks like we'll also see different various parts of the rebellion, maybe how they're coming together. We see the villages, we flash to Coruscant, we do get Mon Mothma back, which is great to see her. So really interested to see how they kind of tie all this together. Does Andor pop back and forth? How is he kind of the connective glue in all this? How does that all work out? I would assume the next trailer we'll start to get more of an idea of how these factions and groups all start tying together as part of the larger rebellions. And there was a really cool shot at one point in the trailer where the camera was trailing behind. I don't know who the character was. It might have been an Empire character, but gradually as they move forward, the character in the scene slowly transitioned to another character in another scene. I think 3 or 4 different scenes as it panned through. That was really well done. Speaking of characters, there were several characters that we did, or at least I did and didn't recognize. Obviously, Diego Luna coming back as Cassian Andor, although briefly, as we mentioned. Mon Mothma, great to see her. Looked like I saw clone troopers at one point, and of course the clone trooper transport, which was really neat. Other characters I didn't recognize. Stellan Skarsgård, I don't know who he's playing, but he's completing the Marvel Star Wars combo, of course, coming from Thor. And then also these characters in like a bluish uniform had some orange accents. There were groups of them, and even one solo character that popped up several times. Didn't recognize who that was, but I guess we'll find out more. Future trailer, and of course when the series get here. But yeah, good trailer. What did you guys think? It looks like it comes out right around the same time as She-Hulk, so gonna be a busy fall on Disney Plus for all of us, but definitely looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting more information in the future trailer on this series. But until then, thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you next time.